Hey y'all, it's Krysta. Welcome back to my channel. I am a boudoir photographer in St. Louis, and today I am going to go over how I got 60 leads, 8 bookings, and I haven't even opened my studio yet. So we're going to deep dive into my paid marketing kind of setup. So this is going to be a very technical business, but it's going to be a very technical video, but I hope you guys enjoy. So please go get a pencil and a notepad and get something to drink. I have juice in a wine glass because I am a bougie bitch. Okay, so let's deep dive into my paid marketing plan and how I got so many leads and all these bookings before I even open my business, which I open in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days. I don't know. I open in 4 days. My studio is absolutely not ready at all. I'm freaking out a little bit. I am gonna have a vlog that's going to go like show you guys everything I've been doing for the past month. I just got in some prints today, which I'm really excited to share in that vlog. They are framed metal wall art, which I've never ordered before, and they look so good. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is my Miinch. I'm a very visual person, and because I know I'm going to be hiring more people into my business, I wanted to basically get everything that I do down somewhere so that other people could follow it and understand what I'm doing, and I thought this would be a really good resource for you guys as well. So the first thing we have is our actual paid ad. So this is going to be either the Facebook ad or the Google ad. Those are the two that I use to get clients, and this is where you're going to share your $1 million offer. So I highly suggest reading the book $1 Million Offer by Alex Hormozi. It is a great book that really gets you thinking about your ad copy and why people would want to come to you, and it makes you really deep dive into what it is that you are trying to sell people. We're looking at the click-through rates, we're looking at the conversion rates, right? All of those things are really important. You're testing your ad copy, you're testing images. So right now, the past week, the main thing I've been testing is images. For me, before and after images, I'll have a click-through rate of like 12%, which is amazing. And then for my other images where I just show like a portrait or something like that, my click-through rates tend to be around like 3 to 4%. So obviously I went and I added a bunch more before and after photos because they really resonate with people and they get them to click. But obviously the actual ads themselves are the first step in my paid marketing plan. So next, if somebody clicks on my ad, it sends them to a landing page. My landing page I create on my website, so people actually go to my website. There are like landing page tools that you can use, like lead pages and things like that. I spend so much money on like monthly like subscriptions and other things for my business. I just did not want to add another $99, however much it costs. So I just build all my landing pages on Squarespace. Basically all you need for a landing page is to remove the menus, like the header and footer menus on your web page, so they can't like go and click around anywhere else. And that's just how I create my landing pages. One of the things that you need to make sure is that your landing page messaging and your ad messaging are in alignment. So I had used an old landing page, one that I'd used before because that had a really high conversion, but my ad messaging and my landing page messaging weren't in sync. They were like a little bit out of sync. So when I was like going through them after running them for probably like 2 days, I was like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, the messaging's out of sync. So I synced up the messaging, and that helped my conversions. So on your landing page, this is where they're going to enter their contact information. So their name, their email address, and then if you are running something that requires like more information or from them, this is where you enter it. So this is not where they're going to purchase anything from you, right? This is where they are signing up to learn more about your offer, and you really want to get their contact information because you want to add them to your email list over here. So if they don't immediately buy after they enter, well, hold on, before we get into that. So outside of their contact information, we're also gonna have lots of social proof. I have so many reviews that are on this landing page, like an obscene amount. Like you're scrolling for a hot minute getting through these reviews. That's because social proof is really important, because a lot of times this is the first time that these people are seeing you and that they know you. So they're coming in real cold. So you need to have other people advocating for you, and reviews are the easiest way to do that. Now, personally, me, because I think everything on the internet's fake, I use a widget that actually imports my Google reviews, so it looks a little bit like more official. It's not like I just retyped up somebody's view. I think having the like the little Google logo and those type of things really just adds to the validity of your business. So having as much social proof as possible. If you have videos, if you have like video testimonials, if you have like photos like of you doing whatever it is you do. For me, I'm a photographer, so I have videos of me actually taking photos of people in my studio, so they're like, okay, this girl is real, she's a real person, and you know, she has a real studio space, and this just isn't like, you know, some random on the internet doing some weird stuff, especially because I do boudoir, right? So everybody's a little bit like more hesitant. So let's go over here. So because you have their contact information, you can now enter them into an email list. Now, an email list is super important, and you are going to send them 3 emails over the course of 3 days. And this is going to get, this is going to basically add more social proof. You're going to answer any questions that people typically add that might be a reason for stopping them from booking with you. So this is a really great opportunity to deep dive into some more information, and this email list, every email in your email list is going to lead them back to your sales page. But after they sign up, you're also going to directly send them to your sales page. So on the sales page, it's really important to create urgency, meaning there's a limited time, there's a limited number available. You have to create some sense of urgency to get people to purchase. Now, what I do is I do my sales with limited spots, meaning like once I book a certain number of people, I'm closing that offer. Now, that doesn't mean I can't go and reuse that same offer again at a different time, or maybe slightly for something else, but it creates urgency, and it pushes people to buy, right? And that's what we want to do. We're selling our products, or in my case, I'm selling my photography service and my photography sessions. So on this page is also really, sorry guys, I'm always itching my arm in all my videos because I do allergy shots, and the one that I put in my left arm, it's always super itchy. So, but I digress. So on this page, we're also going to need a lot of social proof. So more reviews, more testimonials, more behind the scenes, more benefits, right? We're going to reiterate our $1 million offer. All of these things are really important to have to, again, push people to make that purchase. I use SamCart, I always say SamCart for my sales page because it is very easy, and it also lets me use Klarna and like Afterpay and those other type of payment systems through SamCart. So that's why I really like it, and something I'm thinking about doing is also like for my collections that people purchase, I'm thinking about setting up setting those up through SamCart too, so they can also use those different payment methods there, versus my CRM doesn't have those payment methods integrated in there. So that's something I'm toying with, but not relevant to the paid marketing plan. So we over here before, well, okay, so assuming somebody makes a purchase, the way I do it is I have it's set up where it will send a basically like unique code, which is basically like I think it's technically in my system like a gift card that is valued at the amount of what one session is. One session normally costs, and they only pay the sale price for that, and then it'll send them a code, and that code allows them to actually schedule their session, and it'll be valid for 365 days, meaning that they don't need to book right away, meaning that some of these bookings people aren't going to book, you know, for months, which is perfectly fine, right? Because they've already made the initial commitment. And for me, as boudoir photography, the initial commitment is the most difficult thing to do. And the reason I have it set up like this versus people scheduling a date first is that picking a date is like the biggest hurdle to booking a session, right? Like people have to look at their calendars, people need to like talk to their family, people need to make like arrange babysitters and all of these things. So getting people to select a date has always been the biggest hurdle and the biggest thing stopping people from booking sessions. But if you could buy something, or you could book a session and then it's like, okay, I have plenty of time to figure out the date. There's no rush, there's no urgency because I've already like secured my thing and this is gonna be valid for the next year. It takes that, that blocker away to push somebody to book a session. So last thing we're gonna talk about is retargeting ads. So I have it set up where I retarget people with specific ads if they saw my landing page, but not my sales page, meaning that they did not actually sign up to learn more. They didn't enter their information. So those ads will send people back to my landing page to get more information. And then I have separate retargeting ads that if people saw my sales page, but they did not make a purchase, it will send them back to my sales page to make a purchase. So retargeting ads can be really, really powerful because when somebody comes to your page, it means that they have considered, you know, buying your thing or looking, you know, they considered it and they're like, maybe not right now, but you can just keep showing them your stuff. And maybe in a couple of days, they'll be like, oh, you know, like I saw this thing before and now I'm seeing it again. So maybe this is a sign that I need to go ahead and purchase it. So we want to make sure that we're always reminding people of us. And that is how we're going to get more conversions through our funnel. Now, in the next video, I will go over like conversions and things like that, and then how we can kind of optimize this and where we need to look to optimize these kind of things in this what is this called? Oh, in this board. I was like, what does Milano call it? In this board is where I have the actual like ad copy for my ads and the link to the landing pages and my conversion rates, and I just keep all my notes in here. But this is the basic like setup of how everything works, because you can do this even if you're not using paid ads. You can still set up this kind of flow, and then instead of paid ads, this is going to be organic marketing. This is going to be posting on Instagram, posting in Facebook groups, you know, whatever you have it, and it's still going to lead your potential clients through this like funnel. And as you can see, it is in the shape of a funnel because we are always funneling people down to get them to make a purchase. Okay guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and then I will see you guys after my studio grand opening. Bye.